Hi. Today we are in Charleston and we are on vacation, so we have a little bit of free time. And we decided we want to do something special. Some months ago for Christmas, my brother gifted me this portable printer, and I want to start like a tradition. Like at the end of that trip, of each trip, we print some of the photos. And now, as we have never done this, instead of doing like just Charleston photos, we're gonna do photos um, from the last 3 years because we've known each other now for almost 3 years. Next month is gonna be 3 years, and I want to do that. And in this way, we can tell the story of how we met through 10 photos. So he's gonna choose 10 photos, and I'm gonna choose 10 photos.
No, 5.
Oh yeah, yeah. 5 photos each. So he's gonna choose 5 photos. I'm gonna choose 5 photos. So we're gonna bring 10 photos to tell our story. The 10 photos that we think are the best.
Okay, that's a test. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's recording. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay. We're in a beautiful garden right now in Charleston, downtown Charleston. We have a fountain here, a fountain there. It's full of flowers. It's a summer sunny day. It's so good.
It says printing. There it is, you guys.
Oh my god.
It's so windy right now.
Oh, but we're not gonna see it yet, right?
Yeah, so I have to put it down. So that's the first photo.
Okay. Should
And
we
then,
wait?
No, because then it's going to take forever. Just print out the rest.
Okay, so let's
So
tell the
cute.
story behind this photo. Okay, while you're gonna see it here in the video, I'm gonna put it on the video. So the story of this photo is that it's the night that we had just met in Siargao, and that photo was taken 2 hours after we met. We had already kissed. Oh no! Okay, technical problems. The photo just flew. Okay.
It flew.
We had just met 2 hours after we met, and from that night we already knew that we were gonna be together. After we met, we spent 1 week together.
Yeah.
And the second photo that I chose too, so my second photo, it's also from that amazing week together, exploring Siargao, and you're gonna see it now. So putting,
This is so cute. You guys, look. I love it.
it's so cute.
It is really cute.
You're not gonna see yet. We gotta
It's
wait
just white,
because.
but
Oh, let me tell you the story about this second photo. We had met like probably 2 3 days before this photo, and we would spend the days exploring Siargao, going to the beach surfing. Mark took me surfing in a place called the cemetery, 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers into the ocean where the waves would break there. And I remember seeing the beach like so far.
Yeah.
Why did
It
you
was-
take me there?
because that was a good spot. That's
Scary. Good spot. Scary for someone that had surfed 3 times in his life. So yeah.
And yes, look.
And that's the second photo.
That's the second photo.
Okay, so Mark chose the third photo.
All right, I'm gonna choose the third photo. Look, guys.
Okay, so Mark, tell us the story about this third photo. What happened after Siargao?
The third photo that I chose is the trip that we went to in Key West, and that was, I think, that was when the time Enric visited me in the U.S. Like, what, a month after or 2 months?
Month and a half. Because
Yeah.
we had met like mid-July, and we were meeting like beginning mid-September, so 2 months after.
Yeah, it's like 2 months after we met. He like literally booked a flight and then flew to the States basically to see me. And so he flew to Miami. I drove down to Miami, and then we took a trip down to the Philippines. And it was fun. It kind of reminded us of the Philippines a little bit. The palm trees, the ocean, beautiful like islands. It's just a lot of fun. But yeah,
It was so fun. I love the kiss.
yeah, and that's the third photo right there.
Yeah.
Guys, look at these. They're so cute.
Okay, and this is the fifth or the fourth? The
The
fourth.
fourth.
This photo that I chose, it's from the same trip as he was mentioning. We went to Key West and we went to Miami. And I had never been. It's a little bit windy today. I had never been to Florida. That was my first time, and being able to go to South Beach in Miami and the Everglades and everything was such a special moment. I had been to the U.S. before, but not Florida, and I have so good memories of seeing what we see in the movies.
Yeah.
You know, like Miami Beach, and we took a photo of what you're gonna see now. I don't know if it's yet, but
Yeah,
yeah,
there
just
you go.
starting, just starting to see. Right, I'm gonna put it on the video anyways. So I love that photo. We look so hot, by the way. I
Yeah.
think I'm not as strong as I was that summer. You know, because when you're in love, you do more sport. You do, you know, at the beginning when everything feels like being in a movie. It's not that I'm not in love anymore. But it's different. You know, at the beginning, everything feels literally like a movie, and it still feels like a movie. Like,
Right.
who's next? Okay. Okay. So my fourth photo. It looks like I've been choosing photos from the beginning all the time, right? So, okay, chronologically, we met in the Philippines. I visited him in Florida in the US. And then, what? Like, I was studying a master's. He was with his finance corporate job. So, he took some days off during Christmas and he came to visit my family for Christmas. So, the photo that I chose and that it's printing right now,
Other way.
the other way, pretty good. Okay, so that photo is from one of the cities that we enjoy the most, probably because
Yeah.
I had been when I was little and I didn't remember. He had never been, and it was in Zaragoza. That was like
Right.
so good. So now we'll show you the photo. What's your memories about that trip of Spain? About everything? How did you feel?
I mean, we visited deep Spain. I've been to Spain before, and like we visited a deep Spain at that time, and it was a lot of fun. Honestly, there wasn't a lot of tourists. No.
No, it was Christmas time, and you know, Spain for Christmas is not that cold, so it's
Yeah.
good for visiting. We did Barcelona. He met all my family. Like if you visit me for Christmas, you're gonna meet my grandparents, my aunties, my cousins, of course, my parents and my brother for sure. So he met everyone, and that was just like 5 months after we had met in the Philippines, and he had already met all my family.
Wow.
So amazing experience, and our photo from Zaragoza. That's the photo.
It's a little white,
So,
but here's
yeah.
here's they all turned out, you guys.
Yeah, let's do a recap. So we met in no, let's do the recap. We met in Siargao. That's the first night that we met. Okay. So then we spent like 1 week together in the Philippines with the palm trees. After that,
Key
what is
West,
that? Oh yeah, we
Key
went
West,
to Key West and Miami.
and then Miami.
That was the second time we were meeting, right? And after
Yeah.
that, we went to he visited me in Spain because we've been in long distance for a long time, right? So that's a little bit the recap until now. So next, what's next? What's after? So he visited me in Christmas, and I was studying a master. So what happened after that?
The next photo that I chose is printing.
What is it? What is it?
It's actually the Disney trip.
Yeah. So I was in Spain. You were in Florida, and
Yeah, so he visited me
again,
in the spring, right? Yeah, in the spring, and then we went a lot of places actually. Um, but yeah, we visited. So I'm gonna tell you where we went, but the first place that we went to, we actually went to a Boston game.
yeah, a
And
Celtics game.
yeah, and then after that, we went to Disney in Orlando, right here.
So that's a typical photo. I'm gonna put it also in the video. That's a typical photo in Disney World, which to me was like crazy because I'm from Spain, so Disneyland Paris is so close. But Disney World Orlando is like this place in which will I ever go? It's so far from home. And I really wanted to go there and it was perfect because I'm a Celtics fan. So
Yeah.
the day before we went to Orlando to watch a Celtics playoff game. Yeah, more.
The photos keep flying because of the wind. So we're just probably gonna.
Went to Orlando for a playoff game against Magic Orlando, Orlando Magic against the Boston Celtics, and it was amazing. But the Celtics lost.
I know they lost. We were so sad that day. But yeah, this is the Disney. This is the Disney photo.
And
Aren't they so cute?
I remember being in Disney and being like, oh, when we have kids, we want to take them here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do
Yeah.
that, and it's such a cool memory. So next photo, what is it?
The next photo
Oh, from the same trip.
same trip, but this photo is so special to us because my friends and I, we took Enric on a boat, and it was so fun. We loved it. We gave him like the full Florida experience. So this is gonna be me and him on a boat together, and yeah, it's so much fun. He's been on a boat, but not in Florida.
Yeah,
It was
and
really
not
fun.
going to the springs. Like that's a Florida thing. Like you go to the springs in which the water is so clear.
Yeah,
There are fish. It's not deep, and you spend the day there, and it's such a Florida thing. I ate for the first time the public subs.
public subs. Yeah.
That's a Florida thing too. Like you go to the beach or you go on a boat day and you bring your Publix subs, and that was my first time eating it, and it was so good. Publix, for the ones you don't know, is a supermarket here, and they do also takeaway food, and it's so good. It's so good.
But this is the photo so far.
Yeah.
But
It shows the next photo, which is during the same trip that we went to Orlando, we went to Disney World, we went to the boat day, and also we went to
the next one is we went to Savannah.
Savannah, which is not far from where we are right now. We're in Charleston, South Carolina, and Savannah is in Georgia, so 2 hours from here.
This is the photo that I chose. This is perfect. Next. But yeah, Savannah trip. It was a lot of fun. I took him to because he never heard of Savannah before, and Savannah is only 2 hours away from Jackson. I'm like, you gotta visit Savannah. And then we also talked about Charleston and that like we're gonna go there like on our next trip. So yeah, like this is really fun, and he loved it.
Yeah, so the thing is that Savannah is a city that is very well known for American people, and they love it and they have visited,
Yeah,
people that travels within the US.
yeah,
But it's not a city that it's internationally known, I would say. At least people in Spain, my friends, my family didn't know about Savannah.
yeah,
And it's one of my favorite cities in the US. It's so beautiful. You know, when you go to a place and you're like, oh, I could live here, I could live in Savannah.
yeah.
I don't think I want to live in Georgia, but Savannah is a place that I would love to go back. And we will go back for sure.
Yeah,
Because it's 2 hours from where he lives.
we love Savannah.
So what's the next photo?
The next photo. It's
Oh, you
me.
chose it too. Okay.
It's one of my favorite photos of all
It's
time.
one of the best photos ever because it's a recent trip.
Yeah.
So, but there's a big jam between the Savannah photo and this one. So let me, while you print it,
Yeah.
let me do a little bit of a recap. So after Savannah, I went back home and I finished my master's degree. And I really wanted to go back to the US. I had been before when I studied in Boston College. It's a country that I like, and I had visited every year since 2022.
Yeah.
And I started applying for a job to go back to the US. I didn't know if Florida was possible. But at the end, I got an internship in Florida, so I could go back to the US for 1 year. And that's why I'm here right now, because I'm doing an internship. And you know, since I'm here, I'm living in St. Petersburg in Florida, so I'm 4 hours away from Mark.
Yeah.
And we have done a lot of trips together since then, because you know, even if it's a day trip or 2-day trip, like right now that we're in Charleston, right, that you can go with car. But as my family came to visit me during the Holy Week,
Yeah.
in this year that I've been here, they came in beginning of April. We met in New York because I was there for a business trip, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay 4 or 5 days more to spend time with my parents, and that's the next photo. So tell them about it. Tell them
Yeah, so
about
the
day.
next photo is our trip to New York. We basically met up with his parents. He was up there for a business trip, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. We loved it a lot of walking. We went to our new favorite restaurant, Din Tai Fung. So good. We had, what did we have again? The chocolate.
Yeah, like
Dumpling.
Living dumplings. They have another name. But...
Yeah, it's xiaolongbao, like chocolate dumpling. So good.
And also, the good thing about that trip is that we had all been in New York before. So my parents had already been in New York when I was studying in Boston.
Yeah,
Mark and I have been a lot of times to New York City.
yeah,
So we could just walk around and enjoy the city, because the first time that you go to a city, you want to go to the Statue of Liberty, you want to go to the Empire State and do all the checks that, of course, they are very good and you're supposed to do.
yeah.
But we wanted to do like more, just not planned things, right?
Yeah, these photos are so good, you guys. I love these.
Okay, and now for the last photo,
The last photo, yeah.
I printed a photo of yesterday because we're in Charleston and we're enjoying it a lot. And sometimes you have big trips like going to the Philippines, and sometimes you have little trips like going 2 days to Charleston.
Yeah,
But we really enjoy each one of them. And in this way, we can tell you a little bit of our story from when we met in the Philippines, then we met again for the second time in Florida. He came for Christmas to Spain.
yeah,
I went to Florida again, this time Central North Florida, which is where he lives. And then I moved to the US for an internship. Now let's see what the future brings us. We are looking to live closer together again. So we'll keep you updated. I don't know if you want to do like a recap with the photos.
yeah. I think the last one is still like
Maybe we can
developing.
start for the first.
Yeah, but you can go ahead and do it. Oh, the first one is when on the night that we met, we chose this photo. The next photo is the Siargao road trip that we did, and we spent like about a week together.
So these are the true Siargao photos that we chose and we queued.
And then the next photo is the Key West photo. Fun trip. So
Yeah.
much fun. Miami, I love this photo so much. Look at this.
And so this would be like the second time that we saw each other. So this is 2 months after we met.
So pretty. And then Spain, Saragossa.
Yeah, we only have one from Spain, right?
Yeah, Saragossa.
Yeah, this is the third time that we were seeing each other. He flew to Spain because, we were in long distance, different continents, so it was not difficult. So this is
Yeah.
like 3 months after Miami and Key West. We did Barcelona, Zaragoza, and Madrid.
And then I love this photo. So the Disney trip. So cute. The boat trip with my friends. So fun. Savannah.
So these three, this is the fourth time that we would see each other in person. When I went in April, May,
Yeah.
we went to Orlando, Jacksonville. So these three photos are from the fourth time we met.
This is the New York one.
So
One
this
of
is
my
when we
favorites.
already both living in Florida, and we went to New York City together.
Yeah, this is my favorite photo.
It's so cute. Like, we're gonna have that in our living room when we have a family, and we'll be like, yeah, this was when we had been together 1 year and a half.
And the last photo is the Charleston photo, which is the city that we're in right now. So cute. I love it. Yeah, guys, that was it. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, you do.